to another tutorial, and for this particular tutorial I'm going to be teaching you how to convert your API collection, this particular collection, to an OpenSpec file, so you don't have to go through the stress of writing those YAM file and everything. So if you are willing to learn, then this is the place for you. First things first, if you already have your API like the one here, all you just have to do is come here, export the collection, no, export JSON, because the collection is already in JSON format. Then we should save it. I'm looking for the best place for us to save it. Okay, I'll just create and do practical. So I'm going to save this here. Now it's saved. Then I'll go to the collection here and click on practical. Okay, maybe it's not saved here. Let's see. P. I'm trying to look for where I save this particular folder. So this is the JSON. Then we are going to open it on our VS Code. Open with VS Code. Then once it's open, you can see that we've already have it's in JSON format now. So you are going to copy everything. That's Control A, then Control Copy. Then you come to this particular tools. This is Kelvin Kriba. Then you take out everything here and then paste it here. Automatically, you see it has already generated an OpenSpec file for us, but though you need to still configure it, has some modifications and some improvement in it. So you copy it and then you come to so there's this particular terminal that lets me view OpenSpec file instead of me going out of my VS Code and to Swagger, do of that. So there's this particular tool that I'm using. It is called the Swagger viewer. So I want you to add that to your VS Code. Then we'll come here. Okay, we are going to open the folder. So we are going to open the folder. This is the folder here. Then you create a new file and you can just give it open.yam. Then you paste the code in it. So to preview this is what you're going to do. You're going to do if you are using Windows, on your keyboard is Shift Alt P, but if you're on Mac, it is Shift Option P. Can you see that? So can you see that we've already, you can view everything now. You can see it. This is the server. You can, just check it out and see if what is there is true, if it's not, if you need to add some. Let's say for this particular one, which is for, I think, Bitcoin, which is, I don't know. So you can add some, maybe you need to add some folders, some things to it. Just go through it. So I'm going to do this particular example, which is, so let's do Control F, Bitcoin. So this is Bitcoin. In the request body, let's say the request body you need, which is most time, it is required. So you do required true. And then let's check it out. You see, we've already have add the modifications to it. And if so, one of the parameter means ID. So it takes ID. If you want to add description, let's add description to it. Then we can now say description. Okay. So the AI extension I use has also generated. So we're going to click and enter, and let's see if it will reflect. So if it reflects, let's click try it. So it will show if you copy this particular what's it called? Oh, okay. Now it's back. You can add some modifications. You can do these. You can add that. So for what I'm going to suggest is that if you are using an API that is being documented, you want to ensure that they are in folders. The reason is because if you are using if they are not in folder, you are going to have issues like this. If you add examples, you are going to see that there are a lot of examples, whereas you don't want that. You want the example for this particular folder. So if you are testing out your API, ensure that you save each endpoint in their folder with a clear name. Let's say this particular docs is Bitcoin. Create a folder for it and put this endpoint under it, so that your work is neater and you'll be able to add some modifications and all that. But majorly, I've been able to show you how to convert your API collection from Postman to an open API using Kelvin Quiver. See you in my next video.